The views expressed on Teachavision are those of the interviewee and interviewer and do not represent Screenless Allies as a whole. Hello there, and welcome to Teachavision, where everyone has a different vision of learning, episode number 18. My name is Jose Briseño, and today we are concluding the round table that I have had with my good friends Edgar and Mariah over the evolution of assistive technology. On this episode, it's all about the software. We already dedicated 2 episodes to hardware and loudware. Get it? Loudware. I'm so funny. Anyway, we dedicated our 2 episodes to hardware. Now we're going to dedicate this last part to the software we used, from special book readers to typing programs. It's all right here on this final episode of the Tech Roundtable on Teachavision by Screenless Allies. Now we're going to go to software. Of course, we all use JAWS for Windows. That was the primary screen reader that we had at the time.
That was the overpriced
like
screen reader.
Yeah, JAWS the overpriced.
Yeah.
The overpriced, bloated screen reader that has like all these unnecessary things. Yeah. The opinions expressed on Screenless Allies or not.
Don't worry. We put that at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Oh, I love Kurzweil.
Who remember? Yeah, Kurzweil 1000. There were 2 variants. There was a 1000 and a 3000. Now, the 3000 one was kind of more for people with reading disabilities.
Welcome to the Kurzweil.
Yeah, who remember? So, what do y'all guys remember about Kurzweil? Like, what was one thing that y'all used it primarily for?
College.
Yeah, college. Scanning books, right?
So I'm going to sound like an outcast when I say this, but I actually never used Kurzweil. I actually used DocuScan Plus.
DocuScan Plus. Ew!
Yeah, different.
It was okay. It wasn't too bad.
So like I had like a tech evaluation before my college started, and the one thing that got me, they tested me on OpenBook and they tested me on Kurzweil. And the one thing that got me was when I started Kurzweil, I was like, hello and welcome to the Kurzweil 1000. I was like, oh, you're friendly. Okay.
And the voice too.
You're friendly. I like
was
you.
really good. I'll be honest, I still use Kurzweil, and my voices are Microsoft Mic for my reading voice.
This is the mic that Jose uses to read documents when using Kurzweil.
And Microsoft Mic SAPI 4
That's
for
gross.
my message voice.
This is Mike, the voice Jose uses for his message voice in Kurzweil. Don't we both just sound beautiful? Jose thinks we do, and are much speedier than the human-sounding voices.
So
That is gross.
I know.
That's gross.
So of course we had that. Now, guys, on the computers we had to learn to type. So who remembers
Talking Typer?
Talking Typer.
Yep.
Typer.
Hey,
That's
ASDF
the classic
space.
program.
F
Everybody talks about
space.
typability and all these other ones, but
Oh my god,
Typer was-
typability makes me want to kick puppies. I'm sorry.
Good evening and welcome
Welcome
to
to
Typability,
Typability.
the fun way to learn how to type.
You or your assistant should type your first name.
Now,
then a
Mar-
space,
Yeah, typability
and then
makes
the
me wanna
first
kick
letter
puppies.
of
Now,
your last
Mariah,
name.
type in the
word
following
SAD.
commands.
Spelled
ASDF,
Once again, just
then
type
space.
SAD.
So
Yeah.
that was
Okay,
typability.
That's
Oh, Jesus.
ASDF space.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I admire the guy because he's trying to make something that like kids would respond to. But also, oh my god, if you want something that will annoy you and make you want to throw your computer keyboard across the room, go get it. Talking Typer was what I
Yeah.
used, and it was efficient, simple, and quick.
Talking Typer was definitely,
Yep.
it was definitely efficient. Now, we all hated it as kids. We all did. And then we're like older and we're like, you know what?
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
did.
This actually like was much better. I remember I also used typability and I was just like, no, this isn't my cup of tea. In that
Hey, does
situation.
anyone remember this? Hello. Are you ready to play Hurry Scurry?
Oh, Hurry Scurry.
Oh
Your
yeah.
score 0.
Hurry Scurry.
We need to find the music for that and just like have it in the background too. Kind of a side note.
Bow. Bow, meow, meow.
I remember that. We definitely used Microsoft Word. We got to use Microsoft Office at the time. Outlook Express was another thing we got to use.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Ooh.
If I remember. And Edgar, you and I, of course, we all used NVDA. And Edgar, you used another screen reader, man, called Thunder as well. Now, can you describe what
Oh,
Thunder was
gosh.
for you at the time? Like, what did Thunder, like, what did you like about
So,
Thunder?
Thunder, I was going through a phase where I was just trying to find free screen readers, essentially. And one of them that I came across was Thunder. And I thought it was really cool simply because it was free. You could go to this website, download this program, and as soon as you started it up, you hear an actual thunderstorm sound. And you could hear it And it worked essentially kind of like Jaws, but it was very limited in scope. You couldn't do much with it.
Who remembers? Now, Mariah, did you ever use Connect Out Loud?
Did it ever go anywhere?
Speaking of which,
Oh my god.
Did you
Yes.
do you remember Connect Out Loud?
I got to use NVDA in its infancy, though. Let me tell you about limitations, man.
Oh, yeah, me
Ooh,
too.
Lord.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely evolved.
I hated it. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It evolved so much. Yeah, my first screen reader was Connect Out Loud, and then it was Jaws, and then it was NVDA.
You guys aren't going to believe this, but my first screen reader was actually SA to Go. I don't know if you guys ever used System Access to Go.
Oh my god, System Access. Man, I thought SA was the coolest thing ever.
See, man, those were the good old days.
All you had to do
was ready.
was launch your Internet Explorer, point it to sa2go.com, press Alt-R a couple of times, and you got a full functioning screen reader that could practically work on anything. It was pretty cool.
For sure. Honorable mentions. Go to Window Eyes at the time.
I never used it.
Yeah, Window Eyes. Now, guys, before we wrap up the roundtable, any other technology or any last thoughts on the evolution of tech that y'all want to share?
I just think it's insane how technology has evolved, and like we're not even that old. I've actually seen the thing before the Braille Note. It was the Keysoft Companion, and it was this old laptop-looking thing. Can you imagine like what people used before this kind of thing happened? Like before this was even a thing?
Yeah, exactly. And just for context, we're millennials.
We are. You know, honestly, in my situation, it's really, really, really cool that technology has evolved so much. Now we're more mainstream because we were so blocked off as kids, you know, in regards to what we could do in school and things like that.
Yeah, I mean...
And now we're going mainstream.
Which
like
is
at my
unfortunate,
workplace,
honestly.
Yeah, like at my workplace, I use a computer with Windows 10 with NVDA running on it, using, you know, Google Chrome for my workplace, and my trusty sidekick, the Mantis Q40, and I'm using that over at my workplace. Edgar, you use the same thing, right, man?
Yeah, I just use a Windows 10 computer with NVDA on it.
And Mariah, what is your specs? I mean, I know you probably don't have a Braille display, but
I do, actually. I have two. I have a Brilliant BI40 and a Focus 40 Blue 5th generation. They're both very different in the way they read. So, but right now I have a Windows 10 computer with NVDA, and I use my Focus.
Guys, seriously, we've covered so much on this, but we hope that you've learned quite a bit in regards to when we were kids. Jeez, that makes us feel old kind of going through it. So, guys, seriously, thank y'all to Edgar and Mariah for both participating in this roundtable. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully we can have you guys in another one for sure. Are there any kind of closing thoughts that you guys want to bring out there?
For me, I just want to say, I mean, it's been such a journey going from early 2000s technology to what we have now. I mean, it's crazy. All the different innovations that have been made in both the Braille, assistive technology, and mainstream technologies.
Thank y'all so much for joining me on this awesome roundtable. I think we brought up a lot of good topics, a lot of good technology topics, and kind of went through our journey as school kids compared to now. So thank y'all too for helping me out here.
Of course.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Teachavision by Screenless Allies. We'll see you on the next one. Meanwhile, you can check out our website at screenlessallies.com. SCRENLESSALLIES.com. Check out our Facebook, facebook.com/Screenless Allies Official. And most importantly, please tell your friends about us. And if you have any suggestions or comments or questions, you can definitely email those to info@screenlessallies.com. We'll see you next time, and thank you for listening.